Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Story and Motivation English. Today, we're talking about something that scares many learners, phrasal verbs at work. But don't worry, we'll make them simple, fun, and super useful.
Yes, because honestly, work English is full of phrasal verbs. Your boss might say, "Can you follow up on this?" Your coworker might say, "We need to figure out the problem." And if you don't know the meaning, you just smile and hope no one asks you anything.
Exactly. One time, my boss told me, "Sam, we need to wrap up the meeting." And I thought he wanted me to wrap the meeting, like a sandwich.
Oh no. Did you actually check if there was a sandwich?
I did. There was no sandwich, only confusion.
My friend listening, this is why you must know certain phrasal verbs. They aren't advanced grammar. They're everyday work English.
Let's start with an easy one, follow up. Emma, how would you explain it to a beginner?
Simple. Follow up means check again. Make sure something is done or talk about it later. For example, I'll follow up with the client tomorrow.
Yes. Next one, figure out. This means find the answer, solve the problem. Like, we need to figure out why the system is slow.
Another one you really need is set up. It means arrange or prepare. For example, can you set up the meeting? Or we need to set up the new software.
And my favorite, catch up, because I am always behind. It means get the same level. Like, I need to catch up on my emails.
Yes, that's you, Sam, email mountain champion.
I accept the title. Okay, one more. Take over. It means become responsible for something. Like, Emma will take over the project while Sam is, drinking coffee.
Excuse me? I work very hard. I only drink coffee during working hours, lunch hours, and after hours.
My friend, you see how natural these phrasal verbs sound? Not scary at all. Once you understand the pattern, your work English becomes smoother.
And don't try to memorize 100 phrasal verbs. Just start with these essential ones. Use them in small conversations. That's how real fluency grows.
And we're here to guide you step by step. Stay with us because after this, you'll sound much more natural at work.
Let's continue in the next part with real-life examples you can copy instantly.
So Emma, before we teach our friend the big list of phrasal verbs, I think we should talk about why they're so confusing, especially at work.
Oh, yes, definitely. Because phrasal verbs look simple, but they cause so much panic. Sometimes you know the words, but the meaning changes completely when you put them together.
Exactly. Like the time my manager said, "Sam, can you look over this document?" And I literally held the paper above my head and looked over it. I thought he wanted me to check something on the ceiling.
And that's exactly what happens. Phrasal verbs don't mean what they look like. So learners freeze because they feel lost.
And at work, everything is fast. People talk quickly, meetings move quickly, and your brain doesn't have time to translate. Your coworker says, "Let's go over the plan." And inside your head, you're like, "Go where? Over what? Is there a mountain?"
Yes, and the problem is people in workplaces use phrasal verbs all the time. They use them naturally without thinking. So if you don't know the meaning, you feel like you're missing part of the conversation.
And that creates stress. It makes learners feel like their English is not good enough, when actually their English is fine. They just haven't learned the common work phrasal verbs yet.
Exactly. And many learners tell me they're afraid to ask for clarification because they don't want to look unprofessional. But the truth is, most offices use the same small group of phrasal verbs again and again.
Yes, like follow up, figure out, set up, take over, catch up, push back, join in, hand in. Once you learn the main ones, your whole work life becomes easier.
And here's something important. You don't need to memorize 50 phrasal verbs in one day. You only need a few in each situation, just the ones you'll actually use.
Exactly. I remember my first office job abroad. My coworker told me, "Sam, can you pick up the report?" I thought she wanted me to collect it from the floor. So I bent down, looking under the desk, and she said, "What are you doing?"
Oh no.
I said, "I'm picking up the report." She laughed for 5 minutes.
This is why phrasal verbs make learners feel embarrassed because the misunderstanding can be so funny or confusing or both.
Yes, and the fear of looking silly stops people from speaking. But honestly, my friend listening, everyone makes mistakes like this. People from every country, every level.
Absolutely. Even native speakers sometimes misunderstand phrasal verbs at work, especially when they are used in different industries. For example, bring it up can mean mention it, but in another team, it may mean upload it. Context changes everything.
Right, and that's why today's episode is important. We're here to help you understand the phrasal verbs that you'll hear and use almost every day at work.
Because once you understand them, you start feeling more confident in meetings, emails, and conversations with coworkers.
Yes, you suddenly understand instructions faster, you respond more naturally, and you stop feeling left behind.
And the best part, you don't need long grammar explanations. You just need natural examples, real-life situations, and phrases you can copy.
And we're just about to teach those. So my friend, get ready, because the next part is where we go deeper into the phrasal verbs you must know at work, the ones that will change how you communicate.
Let's get into the useful stuff.
All right, my friend, now we're going into the real magic, the phrasal verbs you must know at work. Not a long academic list, just the ones real people use every single day.
Yes, and we're going to teach them through real situations, not boring explanations, because phrasal verbs only make sense when you hear them in context.
True. Let's start with one that every company on earth uses, follow up. When someone says follow up, they basically mean check again, or talk about it later, or make sure it's done. Like, I'll follow up with the client tomorrow.
Exactly. And here's a simple story. I once emailed a client and forgot to send the attachment. The next day, my manager said, "Emma, can you follow up with them?" He didn't mean write a novel. He just meant email them again and fix your mistake.
And that happens to everyone. Another powerful one is figure out. It means find the answer, solve the problem. Like, we need to figure out why the system is slow.
Or let's figure out what the client wants. It's a teamwork phrasal verb. You hear it in meetings all the time.
Speaking of meetings, here's one you must know. Go over. It means review, check, or discuss. For example, let's go over the plan. Not go over there, not climbing over anything, just checking information.
And one more for meetings. Bring up. This means mention. Like, do you want to bring up the new idea in the meeting? It does not mean physically bringing something up the stairs. No lifting required.
Yes, no muscles needed for phrasal verbs. Another one I love is set up. It means arrange or prepare. You'll hear things like, can you set up the meeting? Can you set up the presentation? It basically means make it ready.
Very useful. And then we have catch up, which means get to the same level. Like, I need to catch up on my emails, or let's catch up later about the project.
Yes, catch up is my personal lifestyle at work. I am always catching up.
Another one people hear a lot is take over. This means be responsible for something. Like, I'll take over the report while you're busy. Or, Emma will take over the meeting. It means you're now the person in charge.
And here comes a classic, hand in. It means submit. Like, please hand in your report by Friday. Not handing in your hand, please don't do that.
Yes, keep your hands attached to your body, please. And here's another one that surprises people. Point out. It means to show or identify. Like, can you point out the mistake? Or let me point out the main idea.
This one is a lifesaver in meetings. Okay, Emma, maybe we should do a little role play so our friend can hear these verbs in action.
Great idea. Let's pretend we're in a meeting. Sam, you be you. I'll be your very patient coworker.
Perfect. That sounds realistic.
All right, team. Let's go over the plan for this week.
Sure. First, we need to figure out why the website keeps crashing.
Exactly. And after that, you can follow up with IT to check if they found the solution.
Got it. I'll also set up a call with the design team.
Great. And don't forget to hand in the report by Friday.
I won't. And actually, there's something I want to bring up. The client wants a new feature.
Okay, let's catch up on that after the meeting.
See? A normal conversation at work, and we used 6 phrasal verbs in less than 1 minute.
This is exactly why they feel overwhelming. They're everywhere. But once you understand a few of them, everything becomes easier.
Let's give our friend a few more phrasal verbs that come up in everyday work life. Not too many, just the ones that really matter.
Here's a good one. Run out of. It means have no more. Like, we ran out of time. Or, we ran out of coffee, which is a tragedy.
A terrible tragedy. Another useful one is deal with. It means handle. Like, I'll deal with the emails. Or, can you deal with the customer complaint?
And there's follow through. It means finish what you started. For example, you need to follow through on the plan. It shows responsibility.
Another one I hear a lot is move forward. It means continue. Like, let's move forward with the project.
And then there's hold off. It means wait or delay. For example, let's hold off on sending the file until we check it again.
That one saved me when I almost sent a wrong document to a client. Luckily, my coworker said hold off, like it was an action movie.
And here's one more. Look into. It means investigate. If your boss says, "Can you look into this problem?" They want you to explore it, not look inside it physically.
Please don't try to look inside your laptop.
Now let's do one more little scenario so our friend can hear these phrasal verbs in real action. Sam, can you look into the issue with the payment system?
Sure, I'll look into it now, and I'll follow through until we find the cause.
Good. And don't send the email yet. Hold off until we figure out the numbers.
Okay. Also, we ran out of printer ink.
Oh no. All right. I'll deal with that. Can you move forward with the presentation?
Yes, and later, let's catch up and go over the final slides.
Perfect.
See, my friend, this is real. This is natural. This is how people speak at work every day.
And now you can understand it and say it with confidence.
You don't need big academic words. You just need these small verbs that unlock big communication.
And once you start using them, even just 1 or 2 a day, you'll notice a big change. People will understand you faster. Meetings will feel easier, And you'll sound more natural without even trying.
Exactly. Because work English isn't about being perfect. It's about communicating clearly. And phrasal verbs are the secret shortcut to clear communication.
And remember, my friend, you don't need to memorize 50 of them. Just start with the ones you learned today. Follow up, figure out, look into, set up, catch up, go over, bring up, hand in, take over. These alone can carry you through most situations in the office.
Yes. And don't be afraid of making mistakes. Look at me. I misunderstood look over and literally looked over a paper. I survived. You will too.
Workplaces are full of misunderstandings, even between native speakers. So don't worry if you get confused sometimes. What matters is your effort, and you're doing wonderfully.
And here's something important. Every time you try to use a new phrasal verb, even if it's not perfect, your confidence grows, your communication grows, and your English becomes smoother and more natural.
So keep practicing. Use them in emails, use them in meetings, use them when talking to coworkers. Small steps create big progress.
Before we say goodbye, we'd love to hear from you. Tell us in the comments, which phrasal verb will you use at work today?
We read every comment and we love seeing your progress.
And if today's episode helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs simple work English.
Thank you for learning with us. Stay confident, stay patient, and keep growing your English.
And remember, my friend, you don't need perfect English to succeed at work. You just need clear, simple English.
See you in the next episode.